Seems that David Ortiz is going to retire at soon to be 40 years old. The longtime face of the Red Sox says he's going to walk away from the team at the end of next season, the end of the 2016 season. That will conclude 14 seasons in Boston for David Ortiz. And if this ends up happening this way, it will really bring an end to quite an era in Boston here. When David Ortiz came to Boston, the Red Sox were a totally different franchise. The Red Sox were a bumbling, fumbling bunch. They hadn't won a World Series in more than 8 decades. Fans here were accustomed to losing and were accustomed to this team finding a way to lose. And Ortiz helped change that. He wasn't the only one, but he has been the preeminent player of the Red Sox sustained changing of the guard, if you will. He's been here for all 3 World Series titles this century. Ortiz is the face of the Red Sox, if not the face of Major League Baseball. And to see him walk away is, I think, something that fans are not really ready for. And part of that is because Ortiz, even at 38, 39 years old, has continued to thrive. He's been arguably the team's best hitter. He started very slow in this past season, but he came on strong. One byproduct of David Ortiz's departure could be that it opens up a door for Hanley Ramirez to stay with the Red Sox. Most of us had written Hanley off. I don't really see a role for him. The Red Sox, he was a shortstop before he came here. They turned him into a left fielder. It was a disaster. Now they say he's going to play first base. I don't see how that's going to work out. But if the Red Sox say, you know what, David Ortiz is leaving at the end of 2016, we can hold a spot for Hanley Ramirez to be the designated hitter in 2017, 2018. Maybe they say we'll put up with whatever problems Hanley gives us in 2016 because we know we'll get his bat to replace David's. Announcing his retirement at this time in the winter allows for what could be a long goodbye and retirement tour next season. We've seen that in the past with other players, Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera. And every time they'd go to an opposing city, the opposing team would have gifts for them and thank them for what they gave to baseball. And this kind of sets up for David Ortiz to do that. Of course, the biggest party, though, and the biggest set of thank you gifts will be given out by the Red Sox on October 2nd next year when the Red Sox conclude the regular season against the Blue Jays here at Fenway Park. I'm sure the Red Sox hope that it's not the last game that David Ortiz plays at Fenway. They'll hope they're playing postseason games next September, but they haven't done it the past 2 seasons. And we know for sure that October 2nd they have a game scheduled, and it could be quite a send-off for David Ortiz.